Hello everyone. My name is Grace Tallmadge and I'm a member of the class of 2015 here at DSHA. Today, I have the privilege of speaking to you about how Divine Savior, Holy Angels, and all-girls education has changed my life. On October 10th, 17-year-old activist Malala Yousafzai of Pakistan was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for her courageous efforts to educate young people, and especially girls, around the world. As a young feminist myself, I look up to Malala as a leader, an educator, and a sister, and I dare say she would be both proud and delighted to see the amazing work that DSHA is doing for the education of young women all around the Milwaukee area. My attending DSHA was a bit of predestination, to say the least. My mother and all of my aunts had been educated here before me, and it was expected that I would follow in their footsteps. I did not think much of my choice in schools, to be quite honest, much less the idea of all-girls school. I simply took the entrance exam, got my acceptance letter, and the rest is history. Now that I am coming to the end of my time here, however, I am beginning to reflect on just how much this school has shaped me as not only a person, but as a young woman. If you ask any of the girls here, including myself, what a perk of all-girls education is, you will no doubt hear something along the lines of, "Oh, well, it's nice because it takes me 5 minutes to get ready in the morning. My public school friends take so much time to put on makeup every day, I just roll out of bed and put on my uniform. I don't have to worry about impressing any boys." And it all sounds a bit silly and on the surface quite shallow, but when you dig deeper, you discover the powerful message. Here at DSHA, the focus is not on what a girl is wearing or how she looks, but on her mind. I am not saying that lip gloss is the enemy or that girls who wear makeup are any less intelligent. I myself own way too many different kinds of eyeliner. But that when you remove the omnipresent pressure on girls to look a certain way and to gain the approval of a superficial patriarchy, more important things take center stage. What is she saying? What is she thinking? What is she doing? And what is she learning? Girls' learning has for centuries taken a backseat to boys. In her 1994 book, Reviving Ophelia, Saving the Selves of Adolescent Girls, Dr. Mary Pfeiffer says, "In co-ed classes, boys are twice as likely to be seen as role models, 5 times as likely to receive teachers' attention, and 12 times as likely to speak up in class. Teachers choose many more classroom activities that appeal to boys than to girls. Girls are exposed to almost 3 times as many boy-centered stories as girl-centered stories. Boys tend to be portrayed as clever, brave, creative, and resourceful, while girls are depicted as kind, dependent, and docile. Here at DSHA, when you remove those boys from the equation, what you get is girls who are the ones taking charge. While only 19% of the United States Congress is made up of women, girls make up 100% of DSHA's student council. Girls are the ones dressing up as mascots and leading pep rallies. Girls are the editors-in-chief of the school newspaper. Girls are the presidents of clubs and the coordinators of school functions. Girl athletes are winning state championships and accepting scholarships into major colleges. Girls are more likely to get interesting, meaty roles in plays such as Lord Macduff in Macbeth, Officer Lockstock in Urinetown, or even Donkey in Shrek. Girls are taking classes in accounting, marketing, engineering, and finance. Girls are pursuing independent science research projects. Girls are the cantors, altar servers, and Eucharistic ministers at Mass. Girls are winning awards for visual art. Girls are writing, directing, and performing in senior production. Girls are the valedictorians. Girls are on video announcements every day. Girls are the ones running for office, and girls are the ones voting. Girls are the ones running town hall meetings. Girls are the ones voicing their opinions at town hall meetings. Girls are tutoring and mentoring other girls. And when these girls see their peers and themselves being leaders, an amazing thing happens. They realize that yes, girls can do anything that boys can do, and yes, girls can be in power positions, and yes, girls can be strong, smart, and successful. These girls of today become the leaders of the future because they know they can. Being a student at DSHA allows girls to form positive relationships with not only female role models, but male ones as well. Rather than men taking dominant positions and women being submissive, as is often portrayed in the media, the men in this school are completely respectful and supportive of the girls. My journalism teacher gives me tough stories to write about heavy topics like depression or eating disorders because he believes I can write well about them. My college counselor encourages me to look at colleges overseas because he thinks I have the fortitude to make my education global. My director is always pushing me to make bold acting decisions and to be fearless on stage. Until my role as a witch in Macbeth, I never would have thought I could lick blood off a sword in front of an audience. My principal is always saying hi to me in the hallways and congratulating me on those aforementioned performances. Here, girls learn that they are meant to work hand in hand with men, not below them, and learn what it is like to be regarded with respect. They learn to see themselves as strong. And this isn't about the matriarchy, the rise of women and fall of men. This is about girls learning their own worth and striving towards excellence on their own terms. This is about equality. DSHA has made me who I am today. The encouragement of my peers and teachers has made me realize that yes, I truly can be whoever and whatever I want to be. When I told that journalism teacher I'd be pursuing a major in English and a career in writing, instead of being bombarded with questions like, well, what are you going to do with that? There are no careers in writing. How will you make any money? He told me, good for you. You have a real knack for it, and I think you can make it. When I told that college counselor I would be applying to a school in Scotland, he immediately got the admissions counselor on the phone because he was sure I could get in. When I told another of my teachers about my future plans, she said to me that I had to live on a coast or in a major city because that is where me and my creativity could flourish. She told me to never limit myself because I have what it takes to be a success. And yes, these teachers may have helped me correct repetitive syntax on essays or solve calculus problems or conjugate verbs in Spanish, but more importantly, they have taught me what it means to be an empowered woman. I know that whatever I put my mind to, I can achieve, regardless of my gender. That is what all girls' education is about. So yes, maybe it has been a man's world throughout history, but the mission of DSHA is that it should be everyone's world. If more institutions take up that mission and start believing in their girls, as DSHA does, one day, Malala Yousafzai's dream for equal education will become a reality. Thank you.